Now and we're live. It's Simon David. Sorry for the late start of the Scrum. For some reason today, when I start a Scrum, it takes me to like a completely different page in Google. But it looks like, David, you were able to run the Euro Scrum normally.
Yes, that was fine. Yes, I didn't get any attendees. I don't know if anybody tried to join, but there were no complaints on the chat. So
No,
my
but which browser did you start the Scrum from?
Google Chrome.
Yeah, I think I may just have to. Maybe it's just I just have to reboot my laptop. It's been up for a very long time. Let's just go on to screen share and yeah. So yeah, what's up with you, David?
Right. Apart from that Scrum that was empty, after yesterday's Scrum, I spent a couple of hours pairing with Michael. So it was good to get back into to see some of local support that way.
Cool.
And you saw all the pull requests, one of which followed from that pairing session.
Yeah.
So it'll be. I hope the two of you can coordinate and getting them brought in the right order.
Yes. Yeah. So
Just
anything blocking you at the moment?
just time really. I'm hoping to pair with Sasha when he's ready to work on the stats stats page, the map for the website one. So maybe that'll be tomorrow. Maybe it'll be next week.
Right, but you're available for pairing now?
Not today, I'm afraid.
No, fair enough. Yes. Well, let's do me then quickly. Yes. So I'm kind of focused on Makers Coding today. I've had a very interesting talk from a guy called Paddy Miles, who runs this Bathtub to Boardroom charity, which puts what does it do? It provides link. Basically, they have access to some cheap office space, and they put deserved entrepreneurs in those spaces and allow them to kind of. They're basically a charity version of a startup incubator, which is kind of interesting. That they're a registered UK charity. Yeah, so that was kind of interesting. I mean, I sort of chatting with him, but brainstorming about directions to which to take Agile Ventures. It was nice to see Thomas a bit more relaxed this morning. But again, his time is being squeezed. Yeah, and yeah, the weekly meeting didn't really happen last night. I think it's difficult if no one's taking a lead on it. It's annoying. My schedule has been off kilter, but I'll take the lead on the weekly meeting. I think Agile Ventures next week. What I have half a mind to do is try and get some of the people who are the new non-profits who want people to build things and get them in that session and get some developers in the session and get them all talking to each other, as well as maybe giving an overview of what's happening with local support. So that's kind of my plan. The MOOC and the AV1.2 are sort of station keeping. They're okay. Yeah, client meeting for local support moved to next week. Yeah, I'm just trying to we've got the new run of our Makers pre-course starting on Monday, and I'm just trying to scramble to get all of that in place. Yeah, that's about the size of it for me. Yes, but I don't know if I've mentioned before, thinking of like making Agile Ventures. By the way, Rachel discovered that they can't get tax exemption even for their company limited by guarantee rather than limited by shares. So that suggests to me that maybe the charity route is the right one to go for Agile Ventures. But I'm sort of thinking that in the long run, sustainability, there needs to be some mechanism where we're, for example, I don't know, charging non-profits to list their desire to have developers work for them on Agile Ventures or something. I think we need to do something to sort of make it all sustainable. But yeah, I don't know if you have any thoughts on that.
I guess no, not off the top of my head, but I think yeah, we definitely need to think about those issues.
Yeah. One thing is do you know what charity trustees are? And I've been asking Rachel and Steve, who's one of the guys who provided some money for the local support team, if they'd be interested in being trustees of an Agile Ventures charity, and they're thinking about it. I don't know. Is that something that you might be interested in doing?
Yeah, it might be. I have been in the past. In fact, I still may be one at the moment because there's a charity that's wound up that are probably still on the books.
Yeah.
That I
I
need
mean,
to sort out.
the only I think you're the perfect person to do it. The constraint would be that you couldn't get if there was future funding for local support, if you were a trustee through Agile Ventures, then you couldn't get paid through Agile Ventures. But so that's something to consider in thinking about that. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, I thought I'd mention that. I think that's it. Is there any other business that we need to work out?
I don't have anything today.
No. Okay. Well, yeah. Good to see you. I mean, I think in some ways the biggest challenge we have at the moment is now just we seem to have a sort of a peak there where we were having 6 and 7 people in the scrums, and now we're back down to the bones again. Difficult to know exactly what the best way of managing that is. But,
yeah, I wonder if the AV 102 participation is dropping off, or
I'm not noticing it. I mean, I think I don't know, but the AV212 and the MOOC suffer from me not being able to be, really focused on there and really. I mean, what I think what one needs really is we need people kind of online, sort of 24/7 to kind of greet people and just be ready and say, hello, yes, we love you. Come and join us, stay with us, yes. Answer all the questions and this and the other. That's sort of what I feel like. I mean, I think realistically. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm also working.
I've noticed a couple of busy TAs in the Gitter chat anyway.
Yeah. I think
there have been many questions, and since the session, the new week 1 has been released, it's been very quiet.
Yeah, well, the new homework's not. Well, actually, the new homework's just gone out. Only just gone out. So I think as people start doing that, that'll warm up. Yes. Yeah. I mean, maybe ultimately the scrums are not the way. I think there's maybe too big a barrier for people coming in and having these scrums, and it needs to be focused again on IM chat or some sort of different kind of framework. But yeah, we shall see. What was I going to say?
Yeah. We're kind of a self-selected group that likes these scrums.
Yes, that's right. Yes, I think it's. I mean, in some ways, we'll kind of kick around ideas for the next year or two. I think it may be. Yeah, I don't know that there. I mean, I'm sort of excited about the idea of putting, having really well-planned weekly events where we put potential developers together with non-profits. Yeah, maybe that will be the thing that re-energizes. Anyway, I better get back to my maker stuff. I'll catch up with you tomorrow, perhaps.
All right. Yes.
All right.
Okay. Bye-bye then.
Thanks, David. Bye for now.